This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by Luther and Awesome Kong, she is Mel.
Well, the Nightmare Collective, actually, not the entire Nightmare Collective out there supporting Mel.
Right, yes, Brandy not out here with the Nightmare Collective.
And we've seen the videos that have been posted on AEW Twitter and on YouTube of Brandy's, we'll say...
her therapy session.
Yeah, and
maybe she's in therapy right now. She's not here.
I mean, it's pretty late. I don't know therapists work this late, but...
You have issues.
But yeah, I mean, Brandy's certainly not without her issues. Still, the Nightmare Collective posing a formidable challenge with Mel going into battle against Hikaru Shida.
And her opponent, from Kanagawa, Japan, Hikaru Shida.
I'm a big fan of this young athlete, Shida. She is legit. If it's your first time checking her out, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a nice treat here.
Yeah, Hikaru Shida, a very accomplished professional wrestler, but Taz, I think the thing you like about her most, a very accomplished striker.
Yes, her striking abilities, her knees, the knees. She's a striker full through, to your point, Excalibur, but as you know, the steady diet of knees she will bring to her opponent, they're deadly and nasty. So she's got a mean streak to her, but yet she loves to entertain. She has an acting background, you know, in her great country of Japan. So very entertaining, but yet once the ding, ding, ding happens.
Oh!
Well, no. There's a ding, ding, ding. A little late, and Mel not wasting time.
Yeah, blindsiding Hikaru Shida. And now Mel using her distinct size advantage.
Oh, wow.
Sending Shida across the ring with that Bradley Beal.
And this Mel, she is a tall athlete, rangy athlete, and you know that she got her marching orders from Brandy, even though Brandy is not here, as we said.
God, Brandy's so evasive about her, the way she orders around and controls.
Kong, yeah, that was smart. Like it or not, smart strategy with that kendo stick.
Kendo stick to the spine while referee Rick Knox was distracted by Luther on the opposite side. And we saw a few weeks ago on Dynamite, Hikaru Shida teamed up with Chris Statlander to take on Mel and Brandy. And Shida and Statlander were victorious that night, so you have to imagine Mel with some revenge on her mind.
Well, it seems like that. You could see the angry and violent intentions by Mel, and Shida, she just keeps fighting back, the heart of this young athlete. But look at these forearm shivers right here.
Oh, just Mel really leaning in.
Well, as you know, Excalibur, it's tough. When you're trapped in the corner like that, like Shida was, there's nowhere to go. So when you get those forearm shots by your opponent, they hurt even more.
Mel pulls her out, cover, 1, 2. Only the 2 count as Mel had the far leg hooked. But you're exactly right, Taz. Because you're in the corner, you actually bounce back and then forward into the next blow that's coming at you. So it's almost like a double whammy in that effect.
That's why it's illegal. The counting was happening, but she utilized, Mel did, the striking and the 5 count to let her opponent out. Right now, submission hold here, bending back her opponent, bending back Shida.
Yeah, with that knee firmly planted between the shoulder blades of Hikaru Shida, Mel is putting the pressure on Shida.
Well, it's tough, yeah. That's why it's important for wrestlers to have flexibility in their spine and their back for situations like this. As you see, Luther, he is just a bloodthirsty, freaky dude. And that's putting him over. That's saying something nice about him. He's been around a while, too, that guy.
Yeah, Luther, who terrorized the Japanese deathmatch scene and the fans in Japan years ago, now just seemingly unearthed by Brandy and added to her collective.
I remember him from back in the day.
Yeah.
I know who he is, yeah, man. And Shida's got to try and get herself to get some kind of a maneuver or move from something that Mel's doing, because right now she is not in a good way, Shida. A nice counter by Mel.
And she hangs Shida out to dry and slams the back of her head down.
Back of the skull for sure, to your point. Shida's head landed hard. That's a really it's a good way to get concussed. And
Yeah, you have to
hopefully she's
imagine
okay.
Hikaru Shida seeing stars at this point. Not just the man seated to my left.
Oh, I am to your left. Oh, thank you. I was on your right.
And oh, look at this. Low bridge there. Mel sent spilling to the outside. Hikaru Shida, double sledge across the spine.
Yeah, and she will keep coming. As you know, Shida will just keep coming. What is she? Oh,
She's looking under the ring. She's got that chair. She likes to use it as a launch pad for that running knee strike. But Rick Knox,
that's a tough deal because, you know, you got Kong out here and you got Luther out here helping Mel.
yeah, Hikaru Shida with really nowhere to go. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place between Luther and Kong.
Hopefully referee Knox can get some control of Kong and stop her. And we'll get one of them out of here if possible.
And
that would be great.
Look at this. Hikaru Shida launches off that chair and takes down Luther. I'm not sure Luther was her intended target. Yes, and Mel.
Wow.
Mel, great awareness, seizing on Hikaru Shida. Fans, we want to thank you for tweeting about AEW Dark, hashtag AEW Dark, each and every week. You join us here on YouTube. Thank you very much for that.
Nice full body slam by Mel. Might want to stay on her, on Shida, but I think she wants to soak in those boos. She likes it, Mel. Seems like she loves being hated. Hence why she's with the group she's with under Brandy's tutelage.
Yeah, she loves being hated, and she loves inflicting punishment on her opponent.
Nice block right there by Shida. Look at this here.
Yeah, Shida grabbing the inside leg of Mel, stopping the upward trajectory, and now Shida looking to counter.
Tall athlete. Like I said earlier, Mel, it's tough to get her up in the air.
Hikaru Shida, step up enziguri. He's got Mel on roller skates.
Can she get her up here? That's the question. Can she get her up?
Up and over the top.
Great job by that young lady. Excellent thrust and in her back arch from her hip explosion to get that vertical suplex. Very impressive. Great job.
And now Hikaru Shida heading up top.
She's taking the time because she didn't want to rush into nothing. That's smart. Watch out! Oh, nice missile right there. Drop kick.
Takes Mel down. Shida immediately covers. 1, 2. You count only for Hikaru Shida.
Got to try to follow up now. And you can see the intensity in the face, in the eyes of Shida. She's trying to get that second, that third wind.
But with Awesome Kong and Luther on the outside, she's got so much to think about. Gets planted there by Mel.
Well, you're right. That's renting space in the head of Shida. No matter what side of the ring she looks towards, you know, she's got to watch her back and then deal with Mel in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and just taking your eye off your opponent for a half second, a split second, can cost you, Taz.
That's all it takes. You are correct. Excalibur, a nice leg drop from a standing position. She's got her.
So close. But Hikaru Shida, a lot of fight left in her body.
You can see how important this match is to both of these female athletes, both of these AEW stars, these wrestlers, to get a victory here and move up in the standings.
Yeah, Hikaru Shida currently ranked number 2. Would love to be back in that number 1 slot and love to have another shot at the AEW Women's World Champion Riho. Oh, Mel. Oh, look at this. No.
Beautiful counter.
Rolls up. Counter. 1, 2. No.
Thought she was going to get it. She's not stopping.
Crucifix. 1, 2. No. Mel again able to break free, but Shida.
Wow.
Popped her in the jaw.
Talk about some strong style. Man, that Shida brought it. But those 2 near falls, those 2 roll-up covers, that makes Mel kick out. That's tough on you cardiovascularly. Great job by Shida to keep that pressure on.
And now Shida hits the ropes. Oh, Mel comes in with that high boot, stopping Shida in her tracks. Now Mel, oh, look at that.
Nice hip throw there. It was kind of an Ogoshi hip throw.
And now maintaining wrist control is Hikaru Shida. This is going to be tough. Can she hoist her up into the fireman's carry? She does, but Mel able to escape out the back door.
Wow.
Mel hits the ropes. Shida running knee strike.
She tops her. Here we go. Here we go.
1, 2. No! Mel able to kick out.
I think Excalibur, when she was trying to get that fireman's carry to get Mel up, she was going for that patent of that knee she does when she throws the opponent up onto a knee. Look at Luther here.
Oh, look at that. Awesome.
Much.
Kong sweeping out the leg, the numbers game. Overwhelming Hikaru Shida right here.
Yeah, this is definitely too much here. Shida's in deep
And now-
trouble.
oh! Mel gets brained with that kendo stick.
Talk about getting brained. Wow, Kong got lit up.
Kong got dropped, and Hikaru Shida sits her out almost with the Northern Lights bomb. 1, 2, no! Mel able to kick out.
Mel showing a plethora of toughness right there.
What the
Oh, that
knee!
knee! Oh, wow, that's got to be it, man. That's
Right
got to be it.
across the jaw. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida able to overcome the numbers disadvantage and prevail once again over the Nightmare Collective.
I don't know how the heck this young lady pulled it off, but she did. Great job, great match by both athletes. Just think about this though, Excalibur. Brandy seeing this has got to drive her even, pardon the drive her kind of little, you know.
I know what you're saying. Don't say it.
Really?
I know what you're saying. It would drive Brandy mad.
Yeah, mad. That's it, mad. Well, it looks like
Yeah.
Kong's mad at Mel. Luther's mad at Mel. You don't want Kong mad at you.
Yeah. Wow. And look at that, Kong just slapping Mel in the back of the head. How can you screw up like that? How can you lose? And now, look at that, grabbing the ear like she's a child.
Oh, look at this.
Mel shoving
boy.
Kong
Well, that's the problem. You don't have Brandy here to
keep the troops in line.
Keep
Yeah.
the peace. Oh, this is gonna explode.
Oh, what is this, Luther?
What the hell's going on?
Oh! And look at this now. Luther holding Kong free, and Mel
Working that rib there area.
Oh no! Awesome Kong was whipped through the barricade by Mel.
First with those strikes, those multiple strikes towards the midsection, and then driven through this steel, ladies and gentlemen. None of that guardrail. That logo. That's just
a steel barricade.
Cover. That's right. Steel under
And
there.
now, oh, did you see how Kong's spine collided with not only the steps but the ring post?
Yeah, the ring post for sure. Oh, these two are bloodthirsty as heck, and again, no Brandy here.
And then the Nightmare Collective seems to be unraveling before our eyes.
They are literally taking out Kong. I'm shocked.
And now, watch out! Oh, the guillotine leg drop from Mel.
I think it's enough here. Someone's got to get out here and get Luther and Mel out of here because Kong is in a bad way.
I mean, what does this mean for the Nightmare Collective?
I mean, Kong obviously was disappointed in Mel losing the match to Shida and was bullying around and pushing around, and Mel just had enough, and then Luther helped her.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this unfolds.